Greetings and welcome to another weekly Vault video with me, Treggyz. Today, I have great news for everybody. I did a hell of a lot of work last week. All of my 4 characters right here all got full Mythic Plus vaults done, so lots of work. And these characters got big raid stuff done too, so here's hoping for the best of luck for all the effort. Kind of been making a push recently with some of my side stuff, my shorts recently. If you like this video and want to see more, I'd very much appreciate if you subscribe today if you're not already subscribed. And if you are already subscribed, thank you. And if you're not, I hope maybe today you change your mind. So, thanks. All right. Big things right now. No flame vents. No flame vents. Good. This is already looking not too bad. Although it is like, I only got the 1 myth slot. Not really the greatest cloak. I already got myth shoulders last week actually. Ooh, not necessarily the best week. Or at least for my warrior. It's a bit of a shame. Like, I kind of want to say it's, see, like, maybe the boots, because, like, it's kind of heavier mastery. It might be slightly better for Fury. Yeah, both of those are not real. I'm gonna play it safe and sim my gear. I've had the last few weeks the pacemaker shown up in my vault. Of course it couldn't have shown up today. Make my choice pretty easy. That's what happens though. Just last few times I've gotten it to show up, I simmed all my pieces and it just didn't measure out to be the best choice. So, hi kitty cat. You're gonna mess with the continuity, but that's fine. Well, that's a little disappointing, but at the same time, it's probably the smartest choice. So, the boots, not looking too good. The belt, also not looking too good, because the belt I currently have already has a socket on it. And if I wanted a myth slot belt anyway, I got this, like, the second week or whatever. So, sadly, looks like I'm taking my first socket on my warrior. But it's kind of about that time, so it's not a big deal, and I got a big helmet I could socket anyway, so it really is just like get more value out of my current gear. Now let's just hope I don't roll a helmet next week that I need to re-socket this thing. That would be the awkward thing. Ba-boom, right there. 672. Big gaming right now. Alright, and I got, again, hopefully the other one, my other characters are a little more exciting, but hey, again, sockets aren't all that bad, week 9 on your main, right? Like, it's kind of, sort of the time. Picked up a passenger during the loading screen. Now I got good luck on my side. Got the Raven luck. If it's bad, it's all your fault. Oh no, not the flame vents, man. 2 belts. Flame vent. Myth tier legs, which I don't think I wear. I don't think any of my specs wear the tier legs, except I guess Frost, but I don't play Frost right now. It's a capital Punisher, but I didn't craft a weapon. I got a weapon a few weeks ago. Oh boy. Don't have a myth. No, I don't have a myth belt already. Why did you do this to me, Raven? I don't know why I looked at the weapon. This mechanical amplifier is not bad, but it also probably isn't any better than anything else I currently have, so this would be like maybe a slight upgrade for my unholy set, probably. I suppose it's just as much as it matters, another sim. Everyone knows that simming tanks is a good idea. At the very least, it does help choosing. Oh, the low precision stage literally filtered out all but one combination, which was nothing. Currently equipped gear is the top gear. Looks like the mechanic core amplifier is the best choice out of everything. You do this, go unholy, and just try to make the best pick for unholy if everything sucks for blood. Also the world where it's very possible maybe I just pick another socket as much as I don't necessarily want to. How could you do this to me, Raven? Well, that's really boring, but same reasoning as my warrior. It's like, sure, the mechanic core is like a tiny upgrade for my alt spec, but a socket is a socket and it's useful all around. Man. Sorry, Raven. My scapegoat is still that Raven caused it. Wherever she went. Really can't get much worse than that, so fingers crossed. Sadly, that sacrificing my two mains, maybe my alts will fare better. Can only hope. Alright. I'm gonna get something so insane on my paladin it's gonna make up for it. I'm gonna get a pacemaker. No pacemaker. Already got Myth Shoulders. Myth Gloves? I don't feel like dropping the haste on my ring. A tiny little upgrade, but I think I just go for the Myth Hands. Why not? Is that the last piece? Actually, no. I still stuck with a champion helmet. Got champion boots. Like, I'm just gonna probably craft some stuff up. I was holding on to some crests to see what I got in the vault before I did anything. I'll figure out what I'm doing on my paladin a little later. Usually I'll like off camera, I'll cut it out, I'll go like fiddle with all my stuff to get like as many free crests as I can on my other two characters, but these alts I usually don't play them until later on in the week, so hold off for now. Save that for later. Some chores for myself, some homework. Okay, my mage. My mage has to bring it back. This has to be incredible right here. Well, that's not terrible. I want to say this is my best ring for Mythic Plus off the top of my head, but I'm not sure. Technically a track upgrade, but I also don't really want those. Boots aren't bad either, but I already have crafted, so yeah, I guess I go for the ring insta, because it's kind of just a tiny stat upgrade, kind of. I lose a little bit of haste, but, you know. I'm playing Frostfire anyway, so I kind of want, like, Verse anyway. Because I'm a weird boy mage right now, but I like it a lot. I'm having fun with Frostfire. I haven't played Sun Fury in a minute, though. I should maybe give it a try now that, like, my gear is overall a lot better. It's just, you know. Yeah. I'll fiddle with my mage later. Keep it rolling through the rest of my characters. Although it's only these two, my Warlock and my Rogue. I don't think I did anything else on any other character. Okay. Roll the bones. Good. Okay. Maybe it won't be terrible. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Like, technically a tier helmet upgrade, but I lose a socket. Or I could just pick a socket anyway. Brother, what a week. Like, I didn't do a good job on this character. Like, I wanted to do more keys on my Rogue last week, but, there was a Wowhead post about Outlaw where like your stuff is bugged right now. Your like our already pretty low tier AoE is even worse because it's like Blade Flurry is supposed to just cleave all your normal like single target attacks up to 8 targets, but like there's a bug right now where like in a pool of say 10 mobs, when you know 2 of the mobs in the pool die, instead of it just like automatically smart targeting with your AoE the other 8 like the 8 remaining targets that should be hit, if you were cleaving onto 2 of the guys who died, apparently you're still hitting those dead targets. So Blade Flurry is real stupid right now. Just like this Volt pick. I don't know what the right choice is. I think it's just pick another socket and socket my bracers. As fucking boring as that is. Oh my god. Just what's the old commercials? Don't be sad, get glad. I'm getting lots and lots of sad right now. Oh boy. Well, maybe my Warlock will absolutely just clean house right now. It'll get something so insane everyone on the planet is going to freak out about what I get in just a moment here. Suck Treggyz is gunning for the rest of my account. It wants to be the new main. I think Suck Treggyz is going to make or break my video this week, so here's hoping. The one slot wonder right now. Let's go. I don't know Warlock stats off the top of my head, but I have a feeling that a heavy mastery verse ring is not the thing I wanted to see. And I'm not picking another socket, so I'm gonna take the ring for cheaper ring upgrades in the future, because I don't know off the top of my head if I keep the Cersei circlet or not. So maybe this is better in the long run, at least as far as crest upgrades is concerned. Maybe. Oh boy, what a week. That is just a little bit disappointing, but at least my Warlock gets to twist over some gear now, because I was holding on to pieces. At least I felt like I had a good piece or two to twist, but maybe I don't. Yes, I have legs. Veteran to hero tier legs, and I think that's kind of it as far as like a really good one. Technically get a champ upgrade, but if that feels a little bit bad to do. Like I'm someone who on my alts, like I don't mind twisting veteran and stuff for just to get my 4 set. But like if I'm gonna upgrade, I really do want to go either to hero or myth. Like I don't really want to. Like I want to go for a track upgrade from veteran to champion, you know. Although it is like I have another twist and technically it's an upgrade, but we're not gonna get another one for 2 whole weeks, so I could screw myself if like next week I get a a myth, tier slot. Damn. And what is there to say about this week? 'Cause that is just truly unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. It's just, damn. I got cleaned. I got absolutely rinsed this week. That's probably the the more correct thing to say. Oh, man. Well, on that disappointment, I guess I just do a quick recap and I call it a week. Oh, man. What was that, 3 sockets today? And like a tiered track upgrade? It's a big week. Truly worth all the effort of getting basically all my characters a maxed out Mythic Plus vault for sockets. Oh, well, it happens, right? I haven't had a disappointing week in a while. I would say like the first 2 or 3 weeks on my warrior were really bad. like I basically was picking for crest upgrade and crap like that. Like it was rough, man. Definitely sucks to have it echo across your entire account. Oh, brother. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything else on any other character, but I guess I'm just gonna like log into them and double check I didn't do something, although I know it's like, I'm pretty sure all the rest of my characters were parked at Dornegal all week, except for like my plate boys, because obviously we got the new patch last week, and I was doing the Nightfall event on a few characters to get the Mog, because the actual event itself is kind of whatever. It's, you know, this expansion's version of Time Rifts or whatever. But it got some really cool Mog. Like, I'm using it on my warrior. Can barely tell on the character screen because Lizard Man. But it's the nice white version of the Arathi gear. Did I do anything? No. I did not, indeed. I did Nightfall, and that's about it. Huh. What a tragedy. I even leveled another DK just to do the Nightfall event again. Big guaranteed way to get the Mog. Just run the event on a fresh character that hasn't done it yet, and you get a token that lets you buy any of the transmog that you want. Cool rewards. Meh event. Just double checking one more time. No. Big N-O. Look at my little hat. Look at him in his little hat, man. You gotta love a face like that. Well, moving on from that disappointment. For real. Hey, look, on the thing, I'm number 69 in DPS on, like, the World Boss or the Nightfall event or whatever I did. Hell yeah. Treggyz got his priorities straight. Oh, man. Just looking for ways to cope right now. Yeah, I guess moving into the rest of my recap, talk about various guild prog. Vade had we basically just did a bunch of reclear. We didn't get to do any new prog. We had a weird roster stuff Tuesday and Wednesday, so we were kind of like running with a funny group all week, and we were able to re-kill every boss on Mythic. We Vexy and Cauldron, but we weren't able to do any new Rick Reverb prog. I'm really hoping we can change that this week, but we'll see, considering we do have one of our main healers. He's out again this week on Wednesday, so do the best we can. Hopefully we'll like, if we could just re-clear all of Mythic, like, if we do Vexy and Cauldron on Tuesday and then we have all of Wednesday to do prog, I would be very happy with that. That would be my goal for tonight. I guess we'll see. I guess similar to like how I was talking earlier in the video about appreciating subscribes. If you're ever curious about my streams, you don't even have to go to Twitch to watch. You can watch right here on YouTube. On the channel. Should be you can avoid watching ads that way if you have YouTube Premium. Because Twitch is convenient for me in that it pays me. Not much, but it technically does give me money. But YouTube is the kind of the all-around goat. Wish YouTube, though, I could get some ad revenue on YouTube as well, on like the videos and stuff. But it's all good. It's all good right now. And moving on from Evade, our prog was pretty good. We started One-Armed Bandit prog this last week. Did like 40-ish, 50-ish pulls. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, but moving from Sprocketmonger, which, man, I think Sprocketmonger is a sick fight on Mythic. Like, overall, I think all of the boss fights are really good except for Styx. I only like Styx because it's like a pad. Turn off your brain and pad when you get to, if you're not doing the trash ball mechanic. But man, One-Armed Bandit's kind of cool too. We were able to get to phase 3 this, like, on our first week, which feels pretty good, considering like it was a fight that's like it fell over really quickly for the Race World First guilds, but like for the casual guilds, I guess it's like one of the, it's like a top 10 or so, like hardest sixth boss of a raid of all time or something. I can't remember the exact Wowhead thing, but it was like, they were talking, it was an article a few weeks back, and it's like, you know, the fight doesn't seem like super complicated for me, a melee pleb, because it is kind of just the same old fight as normal for us. You just need to like have, you know, really good targeting of the ads and stuff. Like, you know, allowed to pad on the ad, you know, various ad sets, because you very much need to kill them all really quickly. Range seem to not be having a good time because they get targeted by the big hit, aka the tank mechanic. They just get like an echoed cloud that chases them or whatever. And yeah, that was like our big hang up, it seemed, last weekend. Is like the ranged half the time weren't able to get out as fast as they needed to. So, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll probably kill it this week. I really hope. So, good times, good times. And hopefully that means this next week, hopefully that means there's a hopefully not insignificant amount of chance that Best in Slots or House of Cards could show up on my Warriors vaults at myth level, because I still haven't gotten a House of Cards just in general. It's a really good trinket for arms specifically. Like, I think for Fury I would definitely use it on Myth Track, especially over, like, I guess I got Lock and Stock on Mythic last week before last or whatever, and I'm using that, and it's like kind of alternating between Eye of Kazan and Pacemaker as like the other trinket, and like House of Cards would be pretty sick. So hopefully that's the case. You know, maybe I'll get lucky in raid, but I kind of doubt it. I think because we do Loot Master, of course, and we do like we all sim Draw Optimizer list nowadays too. So I'm pretty sure I'm low on the priority for both items, but who knows what people got in the vaults this week. Maybe that'll change. Big hoping that next week makes up for this. I sacrificed an entire week, so next week's vaults have to be amazing. So I'm gonna probably keep up on, I want to try to do the same amount of work next week, hopefully, and I'm gonna big profit from it. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll be back next week. Hopefully anyone who hasn't opened their vaults yet, who watched this video, hopefully you all have better luck than I did this week. But again, sockets aren't the end of the world. But they feel bad. They feel very sad. Like the name of the item is called this week, so, or this season. So, anywho, I'll see everyone around. Goodbye. Goodbye. Let's do it, like, you know, in a way that makes sense.